Good morning, my class. It's Thursday, May 28th, and today for our writing block, we're going to be listing a bunch of descriptive words that can help us describe birds. So if you listen to our story today, our story was all about birds, and we're going to be doing as many words as we can think of to describe birds. That'll include size, shape, and color words, as well as features that are specific to birds. So I think I'm going to start close to my bird's word on my mind map. I just added that to the middle of my page. You can work on paper or your whiteboard like I'm going to. And I want to add all the features that are specific to birds, and then I'm going to add some more descriptive words around the outside. So birds have feathers. Many birds fly. Some birds swim. They have 2 legs. They have 2 wings. I'll leave some space in between. Feathers fly. Oh, they have beaks. And sometimes webbed feet. That's just sometimes. Sometimes they have pointy toes like we do, and sometimes they have webbed feet. So then I'm going to take another color, my friends. I'm going to make another row around the outside with words that I could use to describe how they do those things. So when they fly, maybe they swoop or glide. Maybe they fly fast or slow. So those are some words I can use if I'm describing how they fly. How they swim. Maybe they dive under the water. Maybe they float on top of the water. Float. Oh, I'm going to fix that spelling because I need an O sound in the middle. Float. Maybe they paddle with their flippers. They kind of paddle with their flippers. So on their legs, maybe they stand. Maybe they run. Maybe they balance. Thinking about flamingos there who balance, and ostriches who run, and other ones who float, and they might even use their legs to kick for swimming. I'm going to put swimming beside it. You know, so they can swim faster, kind of like penguins do. With their wings, they could be big, small, or thinking about penguins, they might be like flippers. And to think about ostriches, where they might not have very many wings, just little wing tufts. And they might have webbed feet that are good for swimming. I'm going to put like paddles for swimming. The birds that don't swim don't normally have webbed feet, but some of them have webbed feet. And their beaks could be, I'm going to start way up here, long, short, round, or pointy. And I could say big, or I could say small, which I'll squish up here on top. So I have lots of words to describe their beaks. Just putting some little lines to show you where we're pointing. And then when I talk about their feathers could be any color. So you could list all of the colors: blue, red, yellow, green. Maybe they have some pink or purple feathers, or black feathers, brown feathers. Those are little commas in between, or white feathers. So their feathers could be any of these colors. Their feathers could be long or short. They could be soft or hard, like penguin feathers that are like those ones that are covered for them to swim in water. So my friends, we're going to do a mind map today for our writing. You're going to start with the big word birds in the middle. do some features around the outside that are specific to birds, and then go ahead and add some detail words that you might use. So if I was going to use this mind map to write some sentences about birds, I might say, birds fly fast. They swoop and glide in the sky. Then I have a really interesting sentence rather than just say birds fly. If I wanted to do a sentence about swimming, I could say birds swim. They dive, float, or paddle around on the surface of the water. They may even dive to catch fish. So I can extend my sentences with these detail words to make them strong. And interesting. So when you're finished writing your mind map, my friends, I want you to go back and say out loud some sentences. So instead of saying birds have feathers, I want you to say birds have feathers of many colors. Some are blue, red, yellow, green, pink, purple, black, brown, white. The feathers might be soft or hard. Some birds have long feathers and some birds have short feathers. And I might even add the word right here, if I can squeeze it in. Some feathers are waterproof, like we learned about in penguins. Waterproof. So do your mind map and then practice extending sentences. Instead of just saying birds have two wings, you could say birds have two wings. They could be big wings or small wings, and some wings they even use like flippers. And that's a much more interesting sentence. Have a wonderful time listening to our story about birds and making me a really nice detailed mind map about birds and the features they have, and then descriptive words that we could use to describe those features birds have. Have a great Thursday, my friends.